Sup fighters, Sam Battlefield to you. So this is sort of an addendum to the Dangerous Waters MMA series. Basically, Tim Waters has got in touch and he's on the first video about him, and he is very angry. Clearly, this is in the account, so in my YouTube studio, and he says, "You're a joke with your 20 subscribers, 21 now. Thanks, Jess Backen. And 20 views. You're jealous because you suck at throwing people." That's true. That is true. Why don't you ask the green belt if he was being compliant instead of guessing dummy? And I just replied, well, because it's clear he is not resisting. But you see, I jumped in initially to see Tim Waters' comment because I was a bit sort of puzzled when I got this comment, because originally I had this comment: "You gonna apologise to me when you find out that I am telling the truth?" Hey, look, and I've said this to you, Tim, I will apologise to you. I will make a grovelling video apology saying that I am sorry for your claims that you are what you are. Alright, now you say, I've realised you're very disingenuous, alright, so I might have to say I'm sorry, and I'm happy with that. I am actually happy with that. So it says 1975 Texas State Judo Champion, 2007 California State Judo Champion. So 32 years difference. 32 years difference between your two judo championships. Okay. 2004 Grace, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, spelt incorrectly, championship in Los Angeles, California, and the 2004 Machado Brothers International Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Championship. I taught judo classes at Northwest College in Powell, Wyoming for 8 years. Yes, I have actually seen your videos in Powell, Wyoming, Northwest College judo classes. You're not wearing a gi. None of you guys are wearing a gi. It really makes me wonder who sanctioned a judo class at Northwest College in Powell, Wyoming for 8 years. I'm just asking. They're just questions. It makes me wonder, because the judo class or classes that I may or may not have participated in had a significant amount of tradition inherent in them, and the ones that I've seen, there is a significant amount of tradition inherent in them. I didn't see that in any of your judo classes at Northwest College in Powell, Wyoming, in anything that you put online. Now, I'm just asking the question, and I will ask the question: what judo organisation did you get your black belt, or is your black belt recognised in? And if you can show me that, excellent. I will tell people that you are a judo black belt who is qualified to teach judo classes. You're just a purple belt. Oh, is that all I am? Okay. In jiu-jitsu. And you probably never even done a judo class. Well, as I'll say later, I've done one, at least. Doesn't matter what you say or think about my school or my skills in martial arts, because you are a fat, ugly dumbass who thinks his opinion matters. Yeah. Only one I am probably going to dispute there is that you said that I'm fat, ugly, dumb, and an ass. Yeah, there's all right. And my opinion, and I think my opinion matters. Yeah, you're pretty much spot on there. But I mean, I'm a fat, ugly dumbass who regularly trains and knows that someone who was the 1975. See, this is where you're going to really trip up. But let's just go back to here. All right. So I replied, why don't you ask a green belt if he was being compliant instead of guessing, dummy? I'm not guessing. I'm telling you now. That dude was not resisting. All right. And so I asked him. I said, and why did you delete your other comment with all the claims of judo state champion, BJJ champion, all that? Is it because I can check that stuff? What belt were you when you won those championships? What organisation is the black belt recognised in judo? And who is your instructor for BJJ? Oh, and I have all the claimed dates and comps now. You might have deleted the comment, but I received the email with the original claims that I can now check out. Please let me know if you would like to assist me in backing your claims. Hey, again, if you show me the evidence that you were 1975 Texas State Judo Champion, 2007 California State Judo Champion, 2004 Grace Brazilian, I'll just assume you mean Gracie Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Champion, and 2004 Machado Brothers International Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Champion, I'll retract this. What I actually suspect is that 1975 Texas State Judo Champion, if you're an adult at this point, this would put you at age 62 right now, which is possible, but that means that when you were 2007 California State Judo Champion, that would put you at, what's that, like, so minimum 16 at 75, 16, so 40 odd years old. So yep, that's possible as a masters. 2004, so yeah, as a masters again. Yeah, all right. Like, I mean, it's odd. This is odd that you were the Gracie Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Championship. Well, actually, you don't even say that you're champion. You just say that it's the championship. See, good on you. Your wording is pretty good, man. It's pretty good. You haven't nailed yourself down to being the champion. So there's a couple of things here. You could be white belt champion in 1975. You could have been a 5-year-old champion in 1975. You could have been 2007 California State white belt champion. Could have been Masters champion in either of the 2004s. Not that that's a bad thing, but I see no evidence, and I've asked you what your black belt is. Where's your black belt, and what judo organisation is your black belt recognised in? They're the two things that anyone could go bang and answer, and just answer them without even thinking about them, and that would put me in my place. All right, that would, and I would, if you say I'm under whoever, I'm in the USJJ judo USJF, or I think it's USJA. If you're in either of those two as a black belt, cool. Same with Same with your jiu-jitsu. You tell me where you got your black belt, and if you didn't, then you tell me what category you were in. Pretty much. Like, let's be straight here, alright? And I've even put in, I'm unconvinced that you're advanced or should be teaching based solely on what I've seen online. But I'll happily retract my position. I'll even put up a video apology. I'm not above being proven wrong. So again, if you are an advanced instructor, and advanced would be purple, well, let's say, because you don't think that purple's advanced, let's say you're a brown or a black. Tell me who your brown and your black are from in jiu-jitsu, and who sanctioned you to run the judo club at PAL, whatever it was. Right? You see one video of Jess throwing a green belt in randori, and who has never been in a judo class and has no belt in judo, acting like you know anything about judo. I don't need any apology from you. Ooh, you're going to apologize to me, is the first thing you said to me. You're just an arrogant little man who doesn't know what he's talking about. You're the only liar in this conversation. I'm not lying. I am asking the question, mate. You are the only one who is lying by omission. Look, if I'm wrong, I will gladly make a video and apologize. Alright? But I'm asking the question because I don't believe you are of an advanced level that would give you the chops to do this kind of instruction. So I replied to this. I've been to at least one judo class. I can have this verified. I'll happily do that for anyone that wants to get in touch. And don't pretend you don't need an apology. You literally told me when I find out the truth that you get one. I want to know why you deleted that comment. Was it because you know that I'm going to look up those competitions, and you know that you're not going to be seen as a brown or a black or even a purple? Look, just answer this. What belt are you in judo? What belt are you in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu? What organisation are you registered with in judo? Who is your Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu instructor? You listed in your deleted comment that you participated in those championships. What belt were you at this time? And how old are you? They're fairly simple, and if you show me them, I'll admit it like a man. Later on, he says, one class of judo made you an expert, and you really can't prove that you have been to any judo class. You're a liar, and I don't have to prove anything. Only fools make assumptions about things that they don't know about, and you don't know anything about judo. I know a lot about judo, but let's not worry about that. Look, I just said I was replying to your assertion that I had never taken a judo class. I never said I was an expert based on one lesson. I'm only looking at the takedowns and intensity of the two participants and forming my opinion from the decades of experience I have in grappling and martial arts in general. Decades, okay? I've posed simple questions that anyone legit would answer immediately and shut this shit down. The answers are what would put me in my place in a major way. And that's what would make me look like a fool and force me to apologise. Calling me a liar and a fool isn't how you stop this series in its tracks, Tim. It just isn't, alright? I've been doing this a long time. I'm asking the right questions. You're not answering them. That's a massive red flag for anyone that knows anything about bullshido and fake martial artists. If you answer them, awesome. I'm happy to be proven wrong, and I will, with the answers and with your with the research from those answers, I will put my hand up and apologise. But at the moment, your skill level, your coaching skills, everything that I can see does not look advanced enough to be giving you a coaching title. Bottom line. So I just basically said anyone legit in BJJ would immediately say who their instructor is and who their lineage is. Keep in mind that he has claimed both Machado and Gracie, and he did both of them in 2004. Alright? Now, I know that the community is quite large and that sort of thing, but I also know it's a little bit odd. It's not impossible, but it's a little bit odd to be claiming that you participated in two different schools, essentially, championships. It's not completely out of the realm of possibility. Actually, it's only slightly out of the realm, but it's an inconsistency. That's all I'm saying. All right. So it's a common thing for BJJ frauds, in particular, to claim that they were champions a believable time frame ago, like 2004. It's entirely possible he was the champion for his division. See, I'm giving you an out here, mate. If you're a champion white belt, awesome. Put your hand up. Tell me you're a champion in white belt division. Tell me you're a champion in Masters 4. Like you were 39 at the time, and or whatever, however old you were. I'd say, like, based on the fact that you were claiming that you were a state champion judo in 1975, I would say that unless you were a kid at that time, at this stage you're nearing, if not over 40. It's entirely possible he was champion. Yep, I think he deleted his comments because he realised I can verify the claims. Thanks for narrowing down the original claims in this original video, Tim. So I put this one together just as a long form, I suppose. Just wanted to compile all the things that have been sent through to me since this series started, which is 3 videos in. It does get worse for you. I'm sorry to say it does. I do get angrier and angrier the more I look at how you teach, what you teach, the people that you're essentially taking money off. I assume you're taking money. There'd be no other reason to do it. And who you seem to be using as a means to build a narrative around yourself that you are this amazing coach, when anyone with a few years experience would tell you you're not. Bottom line. Anyway, this is Sam Battlefields. I'll see you soon.